Hi, this is Greg from Vital Health Saunas. Now, if you've gotten to this point, you've got your sauna all together, you're connected electrically, so you're ready to use your sauna for the first time. So this video is going to be about how to most effectively use your infrared sauna to get the most therapeutic benefits. So the first thing you do is just go ahead and just turn it on. I actually have it on, but here it's going to say hello, and then it's going to have an off up here, OFF, and then dashes here. So go ahead and hit the heat button, and it's going to show you the time. Now just leave this. It's at 65 minutes right now. Just leave it there. The temperature, you want to set that about 140. You can go a little higher, but at minimum 140. It sets up to 149. I just leave mine at 140. Then it's going to show you this is the current temperature inside the sauna. So that's all you really need to do. Now, as far as preheat goes, 5 minutes is all you need. Okay, go get your towel. You want to make sure you put a towel. If you got the bare bench there, make sure you put a heavy towel or a couple towels on the bench. You do not want to. If you use the sauna and after your session you lift the towel up and the bench is wet, you need to put another towel on it. You can use they got those cloth floor mats you can use. If you get the optional Vital Health mat from us, then you don't have to worry about that so much because the Vital mat will go on there and it's going to keep the bench dry. Just open the door. Okay, you got a vent. You see there's a vent in there on the ceiling, and you'll see that when you go in there. It's pretty obvious. It's good to start with the vent shut. It'll warm up a little faster. Like I said, just get in the sauna. Penetration will start, or the detoxing will start when penetration starts. So you don't need it to be, too many people worry too much about set temperature. The temperature really doesn't matter in an infrared sauna. It's all about penetration. Now this is one of our 2-person saunas. This got 10 heaters in it. That's not counting the Vital mat, which really increases it to 12. But so you've got lots of penetration. The better the infrared sauna, the lower the temperature is needed in order to get an effective session. Now our optimum temperature, because we've got so much high quality infrared in this unit, our optimum temperature is only about 110 degrees, meaning this sauna for most people is going to be optimum. You're able to stay in there because you want to stay in there minimum 30 minutes, preferably about 40 minutes. You can stay up to 1 hour. I would cap it at 1 hour. So if you can be in here, if you can be in here at 110 degrees for 40 minutes and not sweat, you may want to go get a medical exam. There's probably something, either you're dehydrated or something's going on with you. Probably dehydration. We sweat at different time frames. As you use an infrared sauna, you're going to find that it's a little different, the sweating. You may not sweat at all the first maybe 5-10 minutes. You might even hit 15. But when you start sweating, when your core temperature reaches a certain set point, it's like the floodgates open. You'll go from not sweating to really sweating quite quickly. And sweating is not necessary in the beginning of the session. Like I said, you don't need to sweat to detox. The infrared is detoxing your body. It's penetrating 3 to 4 inches into your fat tissue, your muscle. It's not only pulling toxins out of your fat tissue, but it's pulling inflammation out of your muscles and your joints. Again, keep an eye on that. The only reason you want to keep an eye on the temperature is you don't want to hit set temperature. So if you start cruising higher, what you don't want to do is control temperature on your controller. You want to control your temperature via airflow. Now, this particular unit being a full spectrum, it does have switches on the VR3 emitter, so you can turn one of those off to help hover that temperature. But you want to maintain anywhere from 110 to 115. I wouldn't go more than 120 honestly in the sauna. It's just too warm. You don't need it because the sign of you can tell the quality of an infrared sauna by how effective it is at raising your core temperature at a lower ambient temperature. The standard the optimum temperature as a rule is about 125, 130 degrees. Well, ours is lower than that because of the quality. This has got our new Gen 6 heaters. It's a very, very high quality heater, and you've got a lot of heat. It's all effective heat, and the sauna is just perfectly balanced. It's really I think it's one of the most therapeutic saunas in the market today. So about 110 degrees optimum temperature. Just enjoy yourself, just relax. You've got a controller inside just like this one. If you need to make adjustments, if you've been in there for 30 minutes, That's a good first session, 30 minutes. But if you feel good and you feel like you could use a little more time, go ahead and just stay in a little longer. Stay in there for another 5, 10 minutes. Cap it at 1 hour. I wouldn't go past that. It's just you might be overheating your body. You might be dehydrating your body. So make sure you drink before, during, and after your session. That's real important that you do that. You can shower. Some people do shower before their session. It will help you sweat a little bit faster. You can even, if you're having difficulty sweating, you might want to try skin brushing. And you go online. We don't sell anything on that, but they've got special brushes that you can brush your skin, and it removes dead skin cells, and that can help you sweat. But most of us aren't going to need that, especially guys. Guys tend to sweat faster than ladies. We're just hardwired that way for sweating. So outside of that, just really relax and enjoy your session. It's amazing. You're really gonna like it. Do it in the morning if you want to energize yourself. Maybe a shorter session in the morning. You don't want to relax yourself too much. In the evening, do a little longer session, and that's going to relax you, and you're going to sleep like a baby. Again, enjoy your sauna. I think you're going to really, really feel the difference. If you've got a lot of toxins in you, sometimes you can feel a little worse before you get better. If you've never detoxed or been on any kind of detox regimen, you can feel a little bit off the first maybe week or maybe 2-3 weeks until you get pull those toxins out of your body. So keep all that in mind as you're using the sauna. It doesn't mean that it's not doing you good. It's actually doing you real good. It's pulling toxins you don't want those toxins in your body in the first place. So outside of that, just enjoy it, relax. And if you have any questions ever, just shoot us an email and give us a call, and we'd be happy to answer any questions you have. Again, this is Greg from Vital Health Science.